How y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're about to do another premiere draft for the Wilds of Eldraine. The format's almost over. There's a week left of it. A week. Only a week. Then we're going to get Ixalan on the client. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. More importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you catch me streaming video games, leathercraft, a little bit of Magic the Gathering content, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, is everybody... Okay, I was about to say, is everybody waiting? Is everybody waiting to, like, spend their coins and gems on Ixalan? Oh, well, whatever. Ooh, Goose Mother. That's first pickable. Threadbind Click is also first pickable. This is a great pack. There's a Troublemaker Oof. There's a Werefox. There's a Balloonist Gatekeeper. There's a Spell Stutter. There's a lot of good stuff here. But the Goose Mother is like one of those cards that you're kind of dumb to not take, right? Yeah. Yeah, and it's very splashable. If you're like in blue something or green something, you could just splash this, right? And just like have like a bit of fixing and then cast this at the top of your curve as like X = 7 or something when you finally get those lands in play. Or the fixing in play. Or you just make a treasure somehow with like, I don't know, a Grabby Giant or that weird Goblin. Yeah, we're definitely taking the Goose Mother. Goosey, the goose is loose. Haha. And we'll see what we get pack 2. Thundering Debut's crap. Root Rider Font's not bad though. Talking about that fixin', right? Stone Splitter Bolt's pretty good. I don't like Sprite. Stopgap's pretty good. Into the Fate Court's pretty good in the green-blue deck. Yeah, maybe I should just take the Stone Splitter Bolt. Stockpiling Celebrant's also very, very fun in any deck where you're playing any form of white, right? Because it just bounces your sagas. It bounces any of the enchantments that make knights, right? If you really, really want to use an adventure again, it could bounce those. Or you could just, what's it called? Bounce, what's it called? Oh god, there's a passivism effect. You could bounce that and then activate its activated ability to exile the creature that it's on, and then get your passivism effect back in your hand and then play it again. I do think the best card for us right now is Root Rider Fawn. I do think that. So I'm going to take the Root Rider Fawn. Because it ramps and it fixes, right? There's a Hopeful Vigil card that I was talking about earlier that makes a knight for you. I'm tempted to take the Vanguard too. Like the Vanguard's just very nice to have. It's a 3/1 that sometimes just comes back. You know, I think I want to take the Vigil over the Vanguard, but I think we take the Vanguard. We're just gonna see so few of these, and I'm not gonna say we're heavy in green right now, but like I like green as a color because with green you get to like splash all the other things. To have the temperature scale as the human. Oh, really? I guess it sort of makes sense, right? Like if the temperature is close to like body temperature, I'm not gonna be happy. Maybe I should take the Vigil. No, let's take the Vanguard. It's a nice aggressive 2-drop. Okay, let's see. There's nothing here for us. I can take the Prism, right? That's not great, but it's not terrible. Spell Stutter's also okay. Apple sometimes, an apple a day is good. Part of me wants to take the Besotted Knight. But I feel like this is a weak pack overall. And maybe the smart thing to do is just take the Prophetic Prism now. That way we can keep the Goose Mother as like a weird splash, right? In case we don't end up in blue at all. Let's see. Because then we could take things like, there's nothing really, well, Spellscorn Covern's actually pretty good, right? And it also is like a blue splash, the Take It Back part. I never really find myself using Take It Back that often, but like casting the 2/3 flyer that forces your opponent to discard a card at the top of your curve when your opponent has 1 card in their hand, sometimes that ruins their day, right? I think that that's fine. And sometimes you do get the effect of bouncing the card to their hand, you know, bouncing a spell to their hand and then forcing them to discard it, you know? Especially if it's a big one. I think I'll take another Red Tooth Vanguard here. Yeah, I think we will. It looks for enchantments, so we should be wary of that. And it could be any enchantment. It could be like roll tokens. I don't like Galvanic Giant. It's part of the Tapper deck, and also part of the big mana, the 5 and up spell deck. But I think I like Sweet Tooth Witch a lot more. it could be a win condition if you have enough food to sacrifice to ding your opponent. It makes a food so you can like stabilize, and it's a 3/2 for 3. You know, not much I don't like about that. Beanstalk Worm is also fine, but these kind of go late if you need a 5-drop in green. You know, I'll take the Witch though. Okay, so it's between Transmuter and Witch Stalker. I told the Witch Stalker. Oh, there's an Edgewall pack here too, actually. Ooh ee ooh ah ah. So Witch Stalkers are fine if you're in red green, because then you have like a lot of 4 power creatures, especially at the 3 and up levels, so that these get to attack. But I do like the Edgewall pack probably more than I don't know about more than Vantress Transmuter. I do like putting the cursed roll token on something after damaging it to kill it. Ooh, there's a Ferocious Werefox. That's pretty good. Happy to see that. Sometimes something of yours gets trampled. I'll take a Stopgap. I think it's the best card here. Yeah, because I don't like Chancellor of Tales too much. It copies your adventures. You have to have a lot of adventures. I think we do take the Witch Stalker here. Just have a 2-drop. Bestial Bloodline to cut green. Hey, Goosey. Goosey! Every time you come here, I end up with a Goose Mother. I think it's fate. Another Titanic Root to cut green. There's a lot of green going around too. Yeah, every time you swing by, I have a Goose Mother in my hand or in my deck. It's fate, I'm telling you. I'm doing okay. How have you been doing? How is did you I don't know if I don't think it's my business, but I was gonna ask how you were doing with you know. But more importantly, how is your... Don't worry. Okay. How you are the Goose? No. It looks so angry though. Look at it. It's so angry. It's going honk honk. I don't know how to honk. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna take the Lord Skitter's Butcher. I do like it better than, like, let's say Stopgap and Transmuter. You know what I mean? And it brings us back into black, right? But like the Lord Skitter's Butcher, very fun card. I don't think I like the Fortress enough. Lord Skitter's Butcher though can be like a win condition. High Fae Negotiator, very good here. There's also a Neva, but I don't think we're gonna splash for that. We're kind of far away from white that somebody else can have that. A Troublemaker Oof wouldn't be bad, but I think we take the High Fae Negotiator here because it's a 3/5. It drains your opponent for 5 sometimes, a fair amount of the time. And then, you know, like, it's a big flying body. So yeah, let's take the High Fae Negotiator. I feel like we're being pulled into black more and more. But let's see. If we get rid of those two, we have a fair amount of fixing between the Prism and the Fawn. What's good here? Nothing much. Like, the Tabby exists, right? There's not much for us here. Ground Seal is... We already have, like, a Titanic Growth, so there's no reason to take out another Titanic Growth. I'm almost tempted to take the Stockpiling Celebrant. In the off chance that we somehow end up in white, because it is the best card that's left over, right? Aside from Ash, but I don't think we're going to be doing red-white things. Let me take this Celebrant. It just plays the best with everything else here. There's a Troyan, but there's also a Conceited Witch. I like the Conceited Witch, actually. I don't think we want to do blue-green things. It's like a nice looter, it's a nice mana dork, but you have to cast big spells with it. You worked it out. What? Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Out of the hospital? Oh god. If you don't mind me asking, I need to preface more things with that. Are you is everything going to be okay, Goosey? Is everything gonna be okay? I'm gonna take the Conceited Witch. I do like Conceited Witch. It's a 2/3 with Menace at base rates. I do like the Troublemaker Oof, but I think... Let's see how we're doing on creatures. We got 11 creatures. How's our curve? We have a lot of 2-drops. Maybe I should take the Reaper? We're not doing a lot of enchantment things. Or the Grotto. Maybe it's the Grotto. The Oof is not bad, though, and we don't have any of them yet. Yeah, let's take the Oof for now. I can always get a Grotto later. You got... What? How did you get... You just have to... Oh. That's certainly very easy. That's not easy at all. There's nothing for us here. I think we gotta take the Gatekeeper. The Uprising doesn't really help us because we don't have that many big beefers, really. And we won't end up with a lot of big beefers for Garrick's Uprising to matter. I think that we should take the Gatekeeper just in case. And it's a splashable card, too. Like, sometimes you just play the 6/5 body at the top of your curve. Not Dead After All is like the only card for us here. There's a lot of no black stuff here. One room of furniture and an aunt who loves you. I mean, it's good that she loves you, but okay. Did you make arrangements then? And I'm glad that it's nothing permanent, by the way. Did you make arrangements to move then? We'll take the Not Dead After All. There's an Obira. That's a late Obira. I don't feel like I could splash for that though. I'm gonna take the Territorial Witch Stalker because he told me what to do. He said ooh ee ooh ah ah. Sorry. There's not a lot of stuff going around in terms of really good creatures and cards for us. Maybe I'd take the Sentry here over the Stopgap because we have a Stopgap, and I don't really like multiple Stopgaps. Diminisher Witch, Cursed Roll. Take a 3/2 for 3 is fine-ish. Living Lectern's not great. There's like, it feels like blue-green or black-green is very choked. Let's take the Troyan. We might end up going into blue-green, especially if there's something. Oh, geez, that's a late into the Fey Court. There's a Gruff Triplets. We're in green something at the very least. That's an automatic win, by the way. To get out, yeah. Yeah, I don't want it to get worse for you either. Did you make arrangements? Did you make arrangements? Did you find a place? Please, fucking pack your shit and get out of there. Wear a mask while you're in there too. Well, if you have to go back home for whatever reason. Damn, there's a Princess Takes Flight. We're gonna take the Gruff Triplets, and we're not even gonna ask questions. We'd like the Werefox Gruff Triplets. Tom the Phage, ain't it? We could end up taking Return from the Wilds. I think it's better than Giant. Fell Horseman might not be too bad for us either. We're definitely gonna take the Return from the Wild, see what else wheels. Yeah, I've never dealt with mold that's like affected my body, but the very thought, I would take it the Return from the Wilds. The very thought of, like, you know, breathing is what's killing you is not pleasant for me to think about. I'll tell you that much for true. We don't have that much removal, which is of concern. I could take the Tenacious Tome Seeker, but we need things to sacrifice to it, which is an issue. We have very few things that are sacrificable. We passed up a, what's it called, earlier too, but we need more removal. Like, these oofs are not removal. Part of me is thinking about taking the Tome Seeker or the Transmuter. I'd take the Tome Seeker. It's a Galvanic Giant. This one's pretty good, actually. It's a body, it draws you a card. It also gets a card back on top of your library. It's probably the best card for us right now, so let's take that. Put the Tome Seeker down here real quick. There's a Beanstalk Worm, which I think we might take, just because we don't really have a... We do have a 5-drop. We have a High Fey Negotiator. Not Dead After All is not great, but whatever. We'll take it. There's a Takedown, and there's a Curse of the Werefox, too. Jeez. Alright, so here's where the removal starts to show up. I wouldn't have minded a big fat boy, though. The Glutton. Trying to guarantee a still... What? Create a still frame buffer. In a video? We'll take the Takedown, because it's a bite and not a fight. This thing being here is kind of fun. Hardened Scale sucks. I took the first Beanstalk Worm. I could take a second. Brave the Wilds might actually be good for us. Let's see. Blue is super choked. I mean, black is super choked. I probably am not playing black, actually, because I think we have so many much better blue cards. So maybe I should just take the Sprite here. Let's see what we see. There's another Balloonist Gatekeeper. Actually, Witch Stalker's fine. Probably not going to play 3 of them. Sky Beast Tracker goes in this deck. Neither of these are for us. And there's a Water Wings. Alright, we're blue-green apparently. Because there was no black anything towards the end of that draft. That sounds like a better way to go about it, John. Not to like try to do everything at once. We're gonna keep the Acolyte. I think that's fine. There goes that, this. Actually, that's a blue card too. Nah. Let's see what we have. Because we're blue-green. So Troyan is in. We have big spells, big creatures, right? Tome Seeker can come back. Vantress into the Fate Court's kind of important. I don't think we want the Snare Master Sprite. We have 18 creatures, so yeah, that's an easy cut. We have 1 Vantress Transmuter, right? No, we don't. We want 1 Vantress Transmuter. We're not going to play the Ice Rot Sentry. And the Stopgap is not terrible. I wish it was an instant. I really do. Diminisher Witch is cute, but there's nothing to say to sacrifice to it. I don't think we need the Brave the Wilds if we're going to keep the Return from the Wilds, so we'll cut that. Return from the Wilds ramps and fixes. Do we need planes? I think we need, like, no planes. Or maybe 1 planes. And then another Island. The Forest should be, like, super duper up there. Yeah, because we're only playing 1 of those. How's our curve look like? 18 creatures. Our curve is kind of like 2. Alright. Let's see. I think this is okay. What is the Tome Seeker getting for us? Hold on. I spelled that wrong. Alright, so Return from the Wilds, Titanic Growth, and Graceful Takedown. Alright, or Into the Fate Court. Okay. That almost sounds like it's not worth doing? I don't know. Transmuter, we have 1 of those. Ferocious Werefox, that deck. 2 of those. Kind of wish we had that big boy, the 6/7. I think the density of threats in this deck is actually pretty good. We have a lot of things to do with our mana. Sky Beast Tracker might matter. We'll find out. I don't even know if we actually want to play the Tenacious Tome Seeker. Maybe it just ends up being a 3/2 most of the time. But I think that that's fine as well. 1 plains for the 1 Woodland Acolyte. The rest are islands and forests. Blue-green, technically ramp, even though we only have 1 Root Rider of Fawn and 1 Troyan. I keep forgetting that this is a looter too. I think that's good. I think that that's fine. We have 2 enormous bombs with the Goose Mother and the Gruff triplets. Oh no, going into round 1. This could go either really well or really poorly. We'll see. We'll see. I kept the curve low, so hopefully we get to actually, you know, like play out our hands and then like resolve big beefers. This is keepable. Witch Stalker. Or just bounce something with Balluna's Gatekeeper. Yep. They probably have a grapple, in which case, let's tease it out of them. Yeah, they have something. They have grapple. With the Return from the Wilds, I'm actually going to get a food. All right, so 2 1/1s, cool. We're gonna play this. We're gonna get a food out of it. Do we get a food? And our 1 of planes. Okay. Looks like opponent is black-red. Raid Bombardment. Ooh. I can't imagine them not just throwing these at us, yeah. Uh-huh. Block that one. Oh, do they have combat trick? I mean, that would suck. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Play this. We're going to actually Gatekeeper bounce this to their hand. And then we're going to Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Alright. Next turn we can Balloon as Gatekeeper. Armageddon's not in the format, thankfully. Okay, so they have a 2-1. And that's all that they have is a 2-1. Balloon is Gatekeeper. Now, if they attack with this, I don't know if I block it. Because I don't think it matters. But they might have Combat Trick, and that's the issue. Yep. So that deals me 1, and then this is another 1. Oh, it looks like they're going to use whatever they have now? Oh, Witchstalker Frenzy, okay. That's fine. Okay. So I think here's where we Troublemaker Oof to get rid of that. Raid Bombardment. Cast with Bargain. Okay, sacrifice this. Because this will save me a lot more foods. Yep, get rid of that. And then, let's just play this as a body. Because this can block that. We have a ton of action in our hand, but so does our opponent. Yep, I'll block with the 3-4. If you have a combat trick, that's fine too. Because it just gets it out of their hand. Alright. Oh, that's not terrible. That's not great. Hey, what's up, Bellic? No, I can't call myself that at all. How are you doing, by the way, Bellic? Hey, there's a goose mommy. Alright, so... I think we don't do this just yet. Let's see. Because they could have removal, right? Although if I cast it for 6, I think I need to Graceful Takedown, kill their... No. I think we just play this out for, like, X4. How's your weekend been, Bellic? I didn't check the tracking. Did the thing get to you yet? No attacks right now. Ooh, okay. Yep. I'm not going to block that. This blocks that so much better. Okay, Warehouse Tabby. Makes sense. Let's play this as a big fatty Boombalatti. And then, let's leave up Titanic Growth, actually. No attacks, end turn. We also have the food to play. Not too worried about our position right now. You just maxed out Goose Mothers in your deck with 4 fight riggings. I think that there's better cards to play with fight rigging nowadays, because like the fight rigging deck's pretty what seems good right now. They're probably gonna give their whole board Menace, right? Really? Just a 1/1, okay. Oh wait, yeah, that wouldn't have won them the game. I thought they were gonna give their whole board Menace and just like attack. I want them to... 2 target creatures can't block this turn. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna take 9? Yeah. I'm gonna eat a food then. Oh, I don't know if I have a... Yeah, I don't think I have a schedule thing yet. I'm sorry. Let's play this. And then I think the smart thing to do is actually to Graceful Takedown, kill their Minecart Daredevil now. Because it... Not smart, but like... Well, actually, that does... we are choked on... No, we're not. We have another green source. That's right. So yeah, maybe we do Graceful Takedown, kill their Daredevil. Because that's going to be a problem that we can't like really block. Submit 0. I know. It's like we just need that gone. There we go. And then we still get to hold up Titanic Growth, so no attacks right now. End turn. Try to cast your Virtuous Strength with the fight rigs. I don't know what Virtuous Strength does, actually. I'm sorry. I think they swing out here, right? Oh, just you? Okay. They have like 1... Let's put this in front of that. Okay. Sky Beast Tracker. Next. No attacks. End turn. I think we may have stabilized, but opponent does have 2 cards in their hand. 1 card in their hand. Path. Eat the food? Yeah, eat the food. Oh, I don't think that's the best card. Land doesn't help. Alright, next. We'll slow roll this land in case they, have anything that forces us to discard. I don't like that card in Standard, actually. Because by the time you get to play it, it's 7 mana. By the time you get to play it, like, earliest, maybe turn, what, 4 or 5? Oh, they might have, what's it called? Okay. Gnawing Crescendo. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then the rest of their creatures just die. We actually kind of won out there. Yeah. They get 2 wieners, and I get another land. At least we'll play the green source. No attacks right now. Ugh. 81. Wait. Oh, because you get to cast it for free, but then you pay the X after the fact? Okay. They're putting that out. Oh, I was going to block that with my Root Rider Fawn. Alright. Yes, this is how we die, guys. We're going to keep drawing fucking lands. No attacks. End turn. We're doing so well with drawing anything but. Yep, Edgewall Pack. It's going to help them pull ahead a little bit because they're going to have a much bigger board now. Fuck. Come on! How many lands was that in a row? 4? No attacks. End turn. It's hard to, like, remain positive when, like, you just keep top decking shit. Yeah, I don't blame them for swinging it out here. Let's see. And then I take 5. If they have another Gnawing Crescendo, I'm just dead. Or if they have Combat Trick. Sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm not dead, though. Yeah. Yeah. What I need right now is, like, Gruff Triplets. Cool. Good game. Good game. Fucking hell. 5 lands in a row. Wonderful. Wonderful. Of course we wouldn't have fucking won that game. We drew 5 fucking lands in a row. That's like drawing an empty hand, essentially. You know what I mean? There's no way you pull back from that. That's so annoying. Like, opponent was like, they were drawing, like, not the greatest spells, but they were drawing spells. You know, even the one of, what was it called? Rat Out helped. Oh, and one going into round 2. Nothing to be, I know, but, like, so here's the main issue that I have with it is that, like, since the primary format to play draft in Arena is best of 1, it feels even worse. It feels so much worse. You know, best of 3 is not ranked, and the queues are almost empty, which really sucks. How you doing, Feels? It really sucks. I kept these in there, didn't I? All right, well, we can keep this. We'll play the Vanguard first, actually, so that we can get an attacker on. All right, dude. I hope your Monday's going well. Let's play this, and then we'll play the Vanguardian. And then I think next turn we'll just play the Tome Seeker. Yep, Skewer Slinger makes it real hard for me to attack with the Vanguard. I think we just play... Yeah, because that Slinger just immediately kills our Vanguard. We'll play the second Vanguard, and then next turn I will bounce their Skewer Slinger and attack with both. I'd also like some lands game. This is when I like lands, right? When we have 3. Like, I really do hate this, this whole best of 1 thing. And the only way to play best of 3 is to go into a queue where, like, there's nobody there. Creates a treasure token, cool. There's land. Boing. If they have royal treatment, that will suck, but what are you gonna do, right? Okay. I'll attack. Bong bong? Yep. I called the witch doctor. He told me what to do. He said, this thing's a 2-3. I'm sorry. I shouldn't sing. Next turn, if we can get a land, I could play Beanstalk Worm and just attack with the Witch Stalker. I need 2 more lands, though. I'd like to play my Gatekeeper. Yep. There's a Slinger. Which, that Slinger's never attacking. These Slingers are way better than they look, simply because of how well they deal with... It's a defensive card in red, which is weird. But they deal so well with fairies. Ooh, takedown. Alright. Alright. Now, ladies. Yeah. Submit 0. We're killing that now. Screw it. Fucker. End turn. We're not going to cast the Beanstalk Worm's Adventure to play 0 lands. Would have liked the land the last turn. Ooh, it was a big boy! Alright, so I'm going to attack into that, actually. Let's see if they block. Damn. Alright, so this would be 7. Nah. Bonk. End turn. There's their Gruff triplets. Where the fuck are my Gruff triplets? Motherfuck. Alright, I think we lost this match. Unless I can get my Gruff triplets out, you know? Resolve. Faith. My turn. There's a land at least. We'll play this. Big boy. If I attack with this... If I attack with the 2 of these, it's bad, so I'm not going to. And if they attack with this, I'm not going to block that. Take a drink. Damn it, Reaper. That's right, I should be over there telling her to take a drink. Hold on. Where are we? They're going to play a grabby. I got you, by the way. Teach you. I teach you, lady. Yeah, I'll teach you. Twice depending on a single card? No, I'm depending on like literally any card, but we're just not getting them. Let's see. Do I block this? I don't think I block this. That sucks though, because if I block that, these become 6/6s, and I can't block that, that's in the air, so no blocks right now. In fact, the first time I was depending on it, I was depending on literally anything but 5 lands in a row. So weird take that you have there, sir. Let's see. This time though, it'd be nice to... There we go. There's a land. We just play the Gatekeeper. Yep. I think I'm just going to send the Witch Stalker out. Oh no, because then it makes these things too big to deal with as defenders. So no attacks here. But I think next turn they could just swing out, and that's not great for me either. Opponent, though, they're just resolving bomb after bomb with the Decadent Dragon and the Gruff Triplets. Gruff Triplets is already, like, very hard to play around. Like, in white, you can do it, and if you have enough bounce spells, like, Balluna's Gatekeeper would have been great to get rid of one of these tokens, right? And I know I have a second one in the deck, but, like, I don't know where the fuck that is. Yep. Creates a treasure token. So the problem is that, like, I think I have to block this. Oh, wait, no. I don't have to block that. What am I talking about? Just block the flyer. Yeah, I called for Gruff because Gruff's a great fucking card. It doesn't make sense to not want to call for Gruff. I would love to draw my bombs, especially in best of one. Again, remember, best of one is basically like you're gambling. I don't like the fact that I have to play best of one in order to do any ranked anything in this fucking client. Well, not anything, but draft specifically. So, ooh, okay. I think we've effectively lost here because that's too many things. If I send this out, I just lose, so... I mean, I could see if they just don't block. I don't know. If they make the mistake of not blocking, we have Titanic Growth, but there's like no real chance that they do that. Right. If they let this through... Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So they're just gonna make this like a 9/9 or something. Okay. That makes the most sense. Boop. Doesn't really change anything, but I'm still dead. GG. And they end up with like a 12/12. Oh, it's a 9/9. Okay. Yeah, that's all I have. Nah. Yeah, just swing, buddy. It's okay. I got none. Alright, fine, I'll scoop. Oh! Stone Splitter's Bolt. That was pretty good, too. Let's see. I wonder if I should change what's in the deck, though. I don't think there's anything that I could, like, add or subtract from it that would, like, change anything. You know what I mean? I guess the main, not the main issue, one of the issues is that I don't really have card draw here, right? There's Into the Fey Court. I never drew my Troyan, so I don't get to loot with it. I really should be slow rolling the lands then, because I keep forgetting that Troyan's even in there. There's a Prophetic Prism too, and there's a Goose Mode. There's a lot of card draw. Whatever. All right. I guess the real issue is that like there's not a lot of removal. I only ended up drafting a Graceful Takedown. And any of the packs, I didn't really see that much. The one pack that I saw a Graceful Takedown was also the only pack that I remember seeing a Curse of the Werefox. Oh well, done. To edit or blur? Why would you blur anything? Oh, and 2 going into round 3? Let's see. At least that second match felt like an actual game. The first one was just like, here, would you like to top deck lands for eternity? I wonder, so unlike in Magic the Gathering Online, there's no, you don't get to look at, actually, this is sus, but I think I can keep it. Okay. Oh, that's perfect now. Never did not have it. Oh, God. Yeah. You too, huh? All right, buddy. Let's also fawn. I think next turn... Let's see. Please don't kill my fawn. Please don't candy grapple it. Thank you. Okay. There's an oof. Oof. All right. So, I can play this. Play the Witch Stalker. Actually, let's play the Prism first. See what that gets us. Yep. Alright, so then we play the Witch Stalker. He tells you what to do. He says, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah. Alright, so then the Witch Stalker can actually block these creatures, hopefully. But we both have access to, like... We both will have access to 5 mana. Curse of the Werefox. That's bad. Yep. Okay. Well, even if I used my... Witch Stalker to kill one of their creatures, they still would have been able to kill the other one. Oh God. Double Graceful Takedown? Gee, I mean double removal? Jesus Christ. Alright, so let's see. If I play Troyan. Oh, I don't have access to 4 anymore. I have to play Troyan, don't I? Fuck me. Alright. Let's cast this and get a 1/1. Actually, you know what? View Battlefield. Yeah, I'll get a 1. Wait, that has Trample. It might... No, we'll make a 1/1 and a basic land. And we're going to get a green source. Actually, yeah, let's get a green source for now. I don't think it made sense to play the Troyan because we can't really... Okay. We'll block this with this. Yep. Gotta play the Beanstalk Worm next turn, unfortunately. Or we can graceful take down the Oof. They have untapped mana, though. And they have an instant speed something. Okay. That might be a Candy Grapple. Yep. I have a feeling it's a Candy Grapple. Stingblade Assassin. Fuck me. Alright. Opponent just seems to have everything. Okay, so... Let's see. I could play this. And then kill their 3/3. And then I take 3 in the air. And then... Submit 0. Bonk. Maybe our card quality is just not good enough. Oh, that fucking hell. Wicked Visitor. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yep. That in the air. Okay. Bay Court. Gets us a 1/1. There's the Gruff triplets. I could play the Witch Stalker too. Or I could play the Stingblade Assassin. We're gonna bounce the... Oh, we can't bounce the Stingblade Assassin. In which case, fuck it. This thing. No attacks. We just have to block the Stingblade Assassin. Just got the notification that I'm live. Really? Huh. If they have removal, this is when they use it on this and then I lose. And they don't have removal. Okay. Just play that out. Attack with this. Yep. Once they remove this thing, though, I'm fucking dead to Stingblade Assassin, which kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do? I don't have anything else that can get rid of that thing. Yep, Red-Toothed Genealogist. Okay. Yep, that becomes a 4/2. Doesn't have trample, so we could block like this. Gong. Okay. Alright, that's not what we needed. Target creature you don't control with mana value 3 or less. I could bounce and play this and then attack with everything, but I'm still dead. Which kinda sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's not enough, but yeah, I'm just dead. So 4 attackers. But that's a good game. Oh, that sucked. We had such a good deck. Oh well. Yeah, good game. I got none. I just take damage in the air and die. Oh man, what the fuck? I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. The one time we do get the thing, our opponent, I guess their card quality was a lot better. I always discount Stingblade Assassin, right? Because it's an X1, and I hate X1s in this format, right? Because they die to so many things, but it's still like, you know, a 3/1 flyer. So if you can't kill it, you know, I wish I had Fight Rigging. Can you imagine? You Fight Rigging, you cast it. Although I think the only thing I have in the deck that would trigger it. God, that was such a good card in draft. Not that that was a good draft format, Streets of New Capenna, but Fight Rigging was such a good card in draft. Why am I looking at my sideboard? But yeah, oh man, let's see. It felt like they had a lot more answers than we do. You know what it is too? They did have like removal. They had like more removal, and I didn't get to draft any removal. You know, I got basically Graceful Takedown, which kind of sucks. I mean, it's great. That's a great removal spell, But like when the packs were going around, I just wasn't seeing anything, you know? All the black removal was just not there, like at all. So it was just like, well, I don't think we're gonna be in black because I'm not seeing the removal that I'm expecting to see. You know, like I'm not seeing what was it? Feed the Cauldron. Ooh, got a reward. I'm not seeing. Oh yeah, drafting is drafting's weird. I don't like on arena drafting is a it's a gamble because the only ranked form of drafting is best of one, and best of one is it's 100% gambling. You're basically you play out your cards and you hope to draw your bombs before your opponent does. And if that happens, that's why I was like, come on, give me this fucking thing. Or that one game where I would have liked to have literally anything but nothing. Because it's just, you're gambling. You're essentially trying to top deck a win before your opponent can, you know? Which is my hugest criticism of the arena draft format, because it's all best of one. If you want to do ranked draft, if you don't care about rank, and you don't mind a queue that's like, yes, draft always costs an entry fee too. It's either 10,000 gold or 1,500 gems. I still think this is a good deck. The only thing I was missing was removal. You know, one less Witch Stalker would have been fine. To play something like, let's see, what else do we have in here? I don't know what I would play instead of Witch Stalker. Like Stopgap is fine, but like we don't really have things to bargain away with it, right? Maybe Brave the Wilds? No, not even, because then this card really becomes more useful when you can bargain away something so that you have a 3/3 creature land. But yeah, draft always has a fee. I thought this was a much better deck than apparently it was. Oh well, no use in being salty about it. Damn, we didn't see the Woodland Acolyte ever. I did see the Transmuter, that's right. The Werefox, did I see the Werefox? I don't remember seeing it. Maybe I should have taken out a Beanstalk Worm. Because the Gatekeepers, you know, we do need the reach though. Maybe I could have, no, because the Gatekeepers, these are great. Like, I just like, they're so disruptive, right? And then they turn into a 6/5 body. Oh well. If you're watching on the YouTube and you enjoy what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna go lick my wounds, and